Good afternoon. I'm Jeffrey Toney, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. To the students who are being honored here today, I extend sincere congratulations on behalf of Kean University. I also wish to congratulate family and friends of the honors students who deserve to be recognized for all the support and encouragement they provided through the years to today's honorees. Thank you, and I'm so glad you've joined us for this special occasion. Please rise. Please rise for the national anthem performed by Mr. Hyunjin An, a Kean music major.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Before proceeding with our program, I would like to take a moment to introduce the platform guests. Dr. Jeffrey Beck, Dean, Nathan Weiss Graduate College. Dr. Keith Bastian, Dean, New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics. Dr. George Chang, Dean, College of Natural Applied and Health Sciences. Dr. Suzanne Bousquet, Acting Dean, College of Humanities and Social Science. Ms. Tammy Tibbetts, Convocation Speaker. Mr. Richard Trabert, Board of Trustees. Dr. Anthony Pittman, Acting Dean, College of Education. Dr. Michael Cooper, Dean, College of Business and Public Management. Dr. George Arasimowicz, Dean, College of Visual and Performing Arts. Professor Rose Ganella, Executive Director, Robert Bush School of Design. Mr. Edward Esposito, President, Alumni Association. Ms. Janice Murray Lowry, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Susan Kane, Vice President for University Relations. Mr. David Money, Dean, Michael Graves School of Architecture. Ms. Joy Moskowitz, Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Sophie Howlitz, Associate Vice President for Learning Support and Director of Accreditation and Assessment. And Dr. Stephen Kubo, Acting Associate Vice President for Kean Ocean. Please sit. It is now my special pleasure to introduce Dr. Dawood Farahi, President of Kean University. Dr. Farahi received his doctoral degree from the University of Kansas, where he was a Fulbright Scholar, a fitting model for our honor students today. President Farahi has spent more than 30 years of his career at Kean University, where he served in academic and administrative posts prior to becoming president in July 2003. During his tenure, President Farahi has established a vision of Kane University, which includes a strong focus on service to students. Under his leadership, we strive to make all Kane students experience one of academic challenge and intellectual rigor, and further, to provide the resources needed for our students to achieve their goals. Under President Farahi's leadership, we at Kane University are committed to fulfill our promise to our students, to the state of New Jersey, and to the region. Please give a warm welcome to our president, Dr. Dawood Farahi.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You guys don't look excited. I woke up the accounting department again, huh? Are you excited? There you go. You should be excited. It's a great day. Not only you're this close to graduation, like 2-3 weeks from now, and your parents are saying, thank God I don't have to pay anymore. And we're saying, come to graduate school. And we also say now that you are graduating with distinction, when you make your first $1 million, come on, what's the answer? Send some of it to Kane. You got that? I'm going to stay here for 2 hours unless I hear, you will. I know you will, because the great education you get here was made possible by many generations that came before you. What you have done today is amazing. Many of you are like me, either first-generation Americans or first in your family to get a college degree. Many of you may have taken 4 years to do it, maybe some 5, 6. Anybody that took 7 years to get here? 5? Raise your hands. 4. Hey, 4 no more, right? I'll see you again during graduation at the PNC Bank Arts Center. So I don't want to give you a long speech, except to tell you one thing. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support of your parents and your loved ones. So get up, turn to your parents, and say, thank you. Come on, get up. And say thank you to teachers and your faculty for spending the time and energy to make this honor possible. We're honored that you are being honored. So thank you very much. Congratulations, and I'll see you on the 21st. Thank you.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce our Honors Convocation speaker. Ms. Tammy Tibbetts is founder of She's the First, a nonprofit that sponsors girls' education in low-income countries, giving them the chance to become the first in their families to graduate from secondary school. She's the First mobilizes supporters to fund scholarships and helps increase understanding of complex global issues related to poverty. The idea for She's the First started to take shape 2 years after Tammy graduated college and moved from suburban New Jersey to New York City. Tammy Tibbetts worked as a prom website editor by day, and by night volunteered as director of a foundation that supported children's basic needs and education in Liberia. When she landed DonateMyDress.org, a directory of organizations that collected and distributed prom dresses to girls in need, she wondered why there wasn't a directory of school programs for girls in the developing world. Such an organization, she thought, could raise awareness of educational needs of young women around the world. By supporting educational initiatives for young girls, Donors could take part in creating women presidents of their countries, the first women doctors in their families, or even the first in their family to graduate college. It was this line of thought that inspired Tammy to come up with the name She's the First. She hurried to the computer and purchased the domain she'sthefirst.org. You should check it out. But Tammy wasn't sure what to do next. She's the First stayed in the incubator until May 2009, when Tammy read an article in an African newspaper that irked her. The article praised a church campaign to deter teen pregnancy in Liberia. It was called No Marriage, No Baby. And while it had good intentions, it didn't address the real reasons why women so often get pregnant: a lack of education, sometimes rape. She posted the link to her Facebook page. In frustration, and unexpectedly received a message from college student Kristen Brandt, whom she'd only met once 2 years earlier at an awards ceremony in New York City. Kristen expressed her own frustration at the article, so after countless Facebook messages, emails, and phone calls, Tammy hopped on a bus to Washington, D.C. to meet Kristen, and they solidified their vision. In August, a group of her friends, all under age of 25, were in Tammy's sweltering hot New York City apartment over pizza and soda, hashed out the mission statement and plans for the PSA video that would launch she'sthefirst.org. On the heels of New York Times writer Nicholas Kristof's book, Half the Sky, She's the First became part of the movement that believes the best way to fight poverty and extremism is to educate and empower women and girls. She's the First launched in November 2009 on the belief that money could affordably be raised for girls' education through the creativity of young people. Please help me give a warm welcome to Ms. Tammy Tibbetts.
Thank you. Wow, I am beyond honored to enter your lives at this momentous moment that you've worked so hard for the past several years. It's especially meaningful to me because I myself am a product of higher education in New Jersey, and I'm the first in my family to graduate from college. I went to the College of New Jersey. So I feel like you're my people here in New Jersey. I really love speaking to high school and college students more than anyone else, and that's for two reasons. One, She's the First is an organization and a movement that's powered by students. We have campus chapters across the country students who have organized cupcake bake sales and 5Ks, and dollar by dollar have raised thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars collectively to send 450 girls to school across 10 countries. And those girls will be the first in their family to graduate from high school, to even be literate. And when I look out at the 400 some of you, in you I see their dream of being high school graduates and then even college graduates after that. So you're living the dream of every She's the First scholar, and I commend you for being their role models. I also love speaking to high school and college students because who I was in high school and college probably had the most influence over who I am today. And that's for two different reasons. When I went to South Brunswick High School, if any of you are from my hometown, and I did everything. It's what I didn't do in high school that defines me, and it's what I did do in college. So most people are surprised when I tell them I was voted most shy in my high school yearbook. You know how they do the senior superlatives. And because now I do public speaking all the time, and it doesn't make me nervous at all. But this would have been my worst nightmare when I was 17 or 18 years old. That moment when, the 900 some kids I went to high school with voted me most shy was such a wake-up call. I was a really good student, honors student, like near perfect GPA, but I didn't raise my hand in the classroom because I was too afraid, let alone speak as an activist for any cause that I cared about. And I knew that that had to change when I went to college, that I didn't want my legacy to be that I was afraid of the judgment of other people, and that I lived in the US as a woman, and I had all the freedoms to express myself when women around the world could be killed for doing just that. I was a good writer, so I decided that I would major in journalism, because I didn't know what my message was to the world, but I knew that there were a lot of strong women out there who had causes that needed attention and needed a spotlight. So I figured that I could change the world by writing about them. When I went to college, that was the moment that I built the identity that I wanted to have as an adult in this world. And my dream then was to become a magazine editor in New York City. So I majored in journalism. I had internships at various magazines. But it was something that happened when I was pretty much exactly where you are in your life right now. Right before I was about to graduate from college, I had one last assignment to do. It was an independent study, and I was allowed to report on any story that I wanted and do an in-depth sort of interactive feature about it. The story I chose was about a woman who was an alumna of the College of New Jersey, and she was a refugee of the Liberian Civil War. So when she was a teenager, she escaped and landed in New Jersey, got a scholarship to go to TCNJ, and then after she graduated and moved to New York City to start her career, at that point the war had ended and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was and is the president, first female president in all of Africa, and she decided she would start a NGO, a nonprofit that would send abandoned children and orphaned children to school. And she was even building the first tuition school in Liberia. So I thought that this was such an inspiring and fascinating story. After my internships at magazines in the city, I would go to her office and interview her. And of course, around this time of year, I finished the story, I turned it in, I got an A. But it was the first story that I had done as a student journalist that I couldn't just publish, file, and walk away from. After I had done all this research, I saw for the first time statistics that you may already know if you've seen Girl Rising or read Half the Sky or A Path Appears by Nicholas Kristof and Cheryl Wooden, or just Malala's book. There's so much more awareness for girls' education now than there was in 2007, which I'm very grateful for. But this was the first time that I learned that there were 63 million girls out of school around the world, and that something that I was about to do, like you are, graduate from college, was something that the vast majority of the world will never even have access to. So after I graduated, I decided that I was going to volunteer for this foundation, and I would try to be a part of helping this woman achieve her vision. Meanwhile, I reached my own dream of getting a job in magazines, and right out of college, I started working at Hearst for 17 magazine and its websites, which was quite ironic because I was so uncool in high school that I didn't even read 17 magazine. But that was, as you heard in the introduction, my life was this, it was so different. In the daytime, I would be working in this glass tower, helping girls, prepare for their prom. And then by weekends and nights, I was helping this woman who had no staff build a sponsorship program, donors to these students in need. And on my vacation time, I went to Liberia, and that was the first time I had traveled to a low-income country. And I got to meet these girls and see how, by being in the classroom, they were able to break the cycle, when they graduated, to break the cycle of poverty in their families. And it was the true game changer. So one of the messages I want to leave you with today is how, you're thinking a lot at this crossroads in your life about the dreams that you have. And I would not be surprised if each and every one of you has a dream to change the world. I didn't know how I was going to change the world. She's the First, starting a nonprofit, was not in the cards for me when I was about to graduate. What I wanted to do was simply to tell stories. And along the same time, social media started blowing up, and I think that's what's so exciting about our generation, is that our voices are more powerful than ever before, and you can never underestimate the influence you have over everyone in your network, your friends and your family. And even though you can't write the big checks yet that the president is so eager for you to write, you can collect small contributions for whatever cause you care about and truly change people's minds as global citizens. What I've learned in the process of pursuing one of my dreams, another dream found me, and that was She's the First. So how that happened was, as I became passionate about girls' education and believing that this was the catalyst for solving so many of the problems in the world, I didn't intend to start a nonprofit. I don't think it's necessary to start a nonprofit to change the world. I think it's necessary to get your message out there. And for me, I did that in the form of a YouTube video that encouraged my peers to get their friends together to sponsor a girl. And you never know when you put an idea out into the world if it's going to become a part of a larger existing organization or if it's going to start something that doesn't exist yet. And the latter case is what happened to me. So in 2009, there was still a void of giving people our age and even younger the steps that they could take to directly change a girl's life. So we ended up partnering with schools around the world. Now there's 10 in our network that were in need of sponsors, and we found that it was so easy to activate young people to be a support system for those girls and to create one-to-one connections that would truly motivate the girls to graduate, but also motivate the students like yourselves who are involved to let nothing stand in their way as well. So if there's one piece of advice that I could leave you with as you go into your graduation ceremony in just a few weeks and into your first jobs, it's that be open-minded and always curious. Whether you're going into journalism like I did or not, I think we all can have an inner journalist in us. Because really what that is lifelong curiosity and asking questions. And no matter what goal you're pursuing, make sure you don't have blinders on. And be open to a dream that is bigger than you could even try to imagine for yourself. Be open to that dream finding you. She's the First, really, I could have never thought that a simple idea of hitting upload on YouTube would lead into this global movement that has now connected me to 125 campuses across the country, 10 schools around the world, and those 450 girls that I told you about. For me, what was important, as I said, was using my social media networks to tell the story and to raise awareness. You can never underestimate the power of that. Also, embracing the power of your peers, and staying in touch with each other, and as you go into your new careers, other young professionals. It's a competitive time, when you're trying to get a job, but I think there are people who see it as competition, and there are people who see it as camaraderie. And if you can embrace the idea that when you support each other, all ships rise, you will go very far. Because I will tell you that the friends that I made when I was starting out entry level, not knowing anyone, fast forward 8 years, we're all pretty successful, and I can turn to them to really help channel resources into She's the First. And finally, one of the themes that I think is important for you to embrace as you're pursuing your dreams is that this very moment is a dream come true for so many people. Your parents, for one, all of the professors and the faculty members here at Kane, this is their dream, to see you reach this milestone and go out into the world with all the knowledge that you've gained here and to turn it into opportunities not only for yourselves, but for others. And I've been so impressed to learn about how service has been instilled in you throughout your time here at Kane. And I am so hopeful of what the next several years will bring. And it's been about 8 years since I graduated from college now. And so you can see how much has happened. So I just know big things are in store for you, and I wish you all the best, and that you will continue to have, if you are the first in your family to graduate, I want to especially acknowledge you, because you know that firsts are very important to me, but all of you have the opportunity to be trailblazers and do something that has never been done before, and I wish you the best of luck in that journey. Thank you.
Well, Ms. Tibbett, I know our students in Kean University community thank you for your inspiring words and reflections. At this time, we will recognize the honor students from the respective colleges. As you know, honors are designated as follows. Students who graduate summa cum laude have earned a grade average between 3.85 and 4.0 on a scale of possible 4.0, representing the highest possible score. Students who graduate magna cum laude have earned a grade point average between 3.65 and 3.84. Students who graduate cum laude have earned a grade point average between 3.45 and 3.64. Students, as your name is called, please stand and come forward to the stage to receive the congratulations of the President and the Dean and myself, and your certificate cover. Your certificate will be mailed to your home at the conclusion of the spring semester. Then please return to your seat and remain standing until all of the honors graduates have completed. I ask the audience to withdraw their applause until all the names in the particular college have been announced and the students have returned to their seats. We'll begin with Dr. Suzanne Biscay, Acting Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, who will begin by recognizing the honors students in her college. Dean Biscay.
Thank you. Will those graduates of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences please rise and come forward? Wow.
Jocelyn Laspada, Violet Barisha, Junashia Burr, Christine Connery, Stacy Cooney, Christine Colon, Michael D. Figueroa, Lauren Hill, Casey Michael Konkowski, Kanatia Mataroros, Alyssa Miller, Jeanette Pegrua, Martha Jean Ryu, Tanya Rudrow, Corey Saunders, Nicole Segura, Dawn Smith Jeffries, Helen Tuckett, Crystal Williams, Andrea Yepes,
Will those graduates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences with the honors designation of magna cum laude please come forward?
Ana Bermudez, Carolina Blancio, Jessica Breener, Stacy Callahan, Lena Castro, Zadie Sapita, Michelle Ciro, Joy Shakuka, Erica Cortez, Shonda Cruz, Jessica Cremali, Ingrid Duran, Angela Danielle, Daniel Dean, Jonathan De Leon, Derek DeBose, Tessa Feldugi, James Foliho, Christine Ford, Thomas Cambino, Damaris Garcia, Henriella Griffin, Geraldine Hines, Crystal Hardy, Isaac Iheke, Wanda Johnson, Melissa Lecora, Madison Lopez, Rosemary Lopez, Carolina Lopez, Colleen McGovern, Jennifer McMahon, Mary Mendez, Michael Moreno, Nicole Pava, Michelle Payon, Emily Paluski, Shantini Processor, Danielle Kuglia, Amanda Rogal, Dennis Rojas, Vanessa Rosier, Ashley Schuyler, Amanda Scott, Shiori Strauss, Letitia Tay, Jessica Taylor, Cynthia Thomas, Vika T. Omsom, Jacqueline Wainwright, Alex Rizeski, Brianna Bonds, Tanjay Wimberly,
Will those graduates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences with the honors designation of cum laude please come forward?
okay. Alexis Ray Armada, Emma Eustilio, Maria Benscomi, Victor Campuzano, Andre Cardone, sorry. Angelica Carvalho, Nicole Casanera, Laura Cipolla, Rebecca Corum, Erica Costa, Alexis Demnian, Alicia Earhart, Chica Era, Allison Fine, Joanna Ferlado, Isabella Flores, Stephanie Garcia, Shannon Batman, Mary Kate Gacklin, Alexandra Glover, Suzette Graham, Elizabeth Higginbotham, Courtney Howland. Yes. Chareza Johnson. Giovanna Johnston. Denise Lane. Renee Lago. Courtney Lockwood. Ashley Melowitz. Kalani Milo. Maria Mijares. Joanna Nico. Yuchano Wacho. Ruth O'Heal. Kelly Ozu. Nancy Palumbo. Gunjan Patel. Giovanni Piggin. Martina Ponce. Raquel Radzawitz. Ashley Rodriguez. Neema Rodriguez. Gina Rizkala. Elise Sanders. Lorenza Sylvia. Alana Salsa. Turi Taylor. Astrid Tello. Angela Valley. Alexandria Ventura. Janine Voigt. Shania Wolf. Brittany Woods Turner. Brett Young. Christina Zangaria. Jessica Tapia. Deja Monique Bradley. Dominique Venice.
Congratulations to the honors graduates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. George Chang, Dean of the College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences.
Will those graduates of College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences please rise and come forward? Will those graduates of College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences with honors designation of summa cum laude please come forward?
Fajesh Patel. Chazy Lynn Abad. Nair Felix. Antelina Nomis. Miriam Reyes. Yulia Roskivova. Sheena Marie Toltana.
Will those graduates of College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences with honors designation of magna cum laude please come forward?
Adamoso Tajamade. Andrew Redondo. Darlene Brigito. Simone Domingos. Elise Veneza. William Jumbo. Evelyn Murillo. Natalie Nolan. Lydia Oshiji, Rebecca Robbins, Narale Shet, Krista Spiso, Jessica Torres,
Will those graduates of College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences with honors designation of cum laude please come forward?
Carolina Bonilla, Demi Burke, Jonathan Davidson, Selma Domingos, Demilola Finwa, Tanya Gatson, Jared Kaur, John Andrew Lopez, Evan Mast, Jonathan Matu, Rafael Nunez, Mercy Ocasio Burgos, Maritha Saldariega, Zena Saboy, Anna Simon, Kristen Blaze, Matildalis Medina,
Congratulations to the honors graduates from the College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Keith Boshian, Dean for the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics.
Will those graduates of the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics please rise and come forward? Will those graduates of the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics with honors designation, summa cum laude, please come forward?
Joanna Sa, Beatrice Capolcho, Alice Poljali, Maureen Steffen,
Will those graduates of the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics with honors designation of magna cum laude please come forward?
Michael Chris Otello,
Will those graduates of the New Jersey Center for Science, Technology, and Mathematics with honors designation of cum laude please come forward?
Intizar Hector Wright, Angie Osa, Elizabeth Sanford.
Congratulations to the honors graduates from the New Jersey Center of Science, Technology, and Mathematics. I would now like to introduce Dr. Anthony Pittman, Acting Dean of the College of Education.
Will those graduates of the College of Education please rise and come forward? Will those graduates of the College of Education with the honors distinction of summa cum laude please come forward?
Malini Adani, Bobby Aker, Rochelle Backman, Jude Breton, Brittany Bryant, Nicole Casano, Lauren Cuddy, Stephanie Da Silva, Maureen Dalton, Dana DiNorcio, Andres Gallego, Sylvia Garces, Amanda Garcia, Jessica Jenitin, Rhonda Grindell, Sarah Hammerin, Elizabeth Jones, Naila Caitri, Michael Martino, Jacqueline Lee McNulty, Jennifer Noon, Samantha Pellegrino, Ramona Reese, Elizabeth Ruiz, Christina Sefrin, Shelley Soloveitchik, Mariella Trogani, Heather Villardi, Courtney Valeriani, Chelsea Work,
Will those graduates of the College of Education with the honors distinction of magna cum laude please come forward?
Alejandro, Alexandra Averino, Sabrina Benicasso, Peter Bilgrave, Christiana Blue, Megan Botman, Samantha Bonaparte, Dana Bartone, Rosalba Calderon, Christina Cornachia, Haley Cruz, Amanda Dakin, Jahan El Sheikh, Crystal Foldy, Jenna Franchio, Cindy Garcia, Marissa Grossman, Maria Herchinsky, Antonella Guillermoni, Melissa King, Marielle LaDuca, Eileen Linares, Gina Macalindo, Jillian Mahan, Christina Malvarez, Chelsea McCallum, Brian Milbower, Katie Milasaki, Brittany Marone, Amanda Morcho, Judiel Nebalaska, Kyle Nelson, Samantha Niziolek, Francini Nunez, John Nye IV, Rachel Palmer, Hannah Peterson, Melinda Pricken, Diana Ragusa, Tanya Robertson. Melanie Rodriguez. Ariana Soto. Kenya Villari. Ali Voigt. Agnes Whitfield. Merlon Wilson. Katarzyna Wojcik. Carrie Yorkanis.
Congratulations to the graduates from the College of Education. Will those graduates of the College of Education with the honors distinction of cum laude please come forward?
Amy Apicella. Jennifer Baudendistel. Mark Bergen. Cecilia Camano. Anne-Marie Carlucci. Abigail Chang. Danielle Davis. Alexandra Day. Sandra De La Roca. Corinne Hardish. Liz Hanow. Catherine Idrovo. Jaciel Infante. Jessica Kontorowitz. Alexa Lentini. Zenzele Liggins. Jamie Rose Lubacaro. Allison Lynch. John Magbanua. Jeffrey Nutt. Jocelyn Orlano. Courtney Parker. Shelby Peterson. Melanie Perez. Christina Petty. Jennifer Ramos. Alexandra Riley. Jacqueline Roos. Markindi St. Cyr. Isabella Santos. Serena Samaniego. Katarina Tavares. Joanna Valdez. Geraldine Valadares. Anna Vento. Julie Van Hook. Giovanna Enciso. Ileana Villanueva. Martina Wasif. Chelsea Yegis. Krista Sanders. William Zawarchek.
Congratulations to the honors graduates from the College of Education. It is my pleasure to now introduce Dr. Michael Cooper, Dean of the College of Business and Public Management.
Will those graduates of the College of Business and Public Management please rise and come forward? Okay, will those graduates of the College of Business and Public Management with the honors designation of summa cum laude please come forward?
Christina Sigcha. Shahab El-Gendi. Lorraine Hernandez. Jillian Heston. Marissa Martino. Dominic Santopietro.
Will those graduates of the College of Business and Public Management with the honors designation of magna cum laude please come forward?
Brian Blanco. Danielle Botita. Brianna Sarasani. Brittany Childs. Carlos Fernandez. Erica Hayes. Elaine Hidalgo. Dahlia Hippolyte. Nicole Marquez. Solange Maza. Esli Molina. Tabitha Peterson. Candice Pettinari. Renee Unversat. Noe Vargas. Catherine Volquez.
Next of the College of Business and Public Management with the honors designation of cum laude, please come forward.
Andrew Arias. Aline Brito. Kevin Eccleston Jr. Abraham Golema. Luis Jose Hernandez. Gary Jackson II. Jessica Johns. Adam Kazawick. Lauren King. Ashley Maury. Haziel Mendoza. Andres Orozo. Miriam Padilla. Ashna Patel. Harsh Parikh. Emmanuel Preval. Anchal Singh. Stephen Smith. Colin Thompson. Vernetta Tucker. Jonathan Veda. Maria Vera. Justina Zagorska.
Congratulations to the honors graduates from the College of Business and Public Management. Well-deserved congratulations. I now have the honor of introducing Dr. George Aramowitz, who is Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts.
Thank you, Dean Cooper. Will those outstanding graduates of the College of Visual and Performing Arts please rise and come forward? And will those graduates of the College of Visual and Performing Arts with the honors designation of summa cum laude please come forward?
Kyle Hill. Gabriella DeBonis. Gina Parducci Cesaro.
And will those graduates of the College of Visual and Performing Arts with the honors designation of magna cum laude please come forward?
Paula Marie Cox. Jennifer Lee. Catherine Sabogo. Martin Georgiev. Karen Villamar. Melinda Luciano.
So congratulations to the honors graduates from the College of Visual and Performing Arts. Wonderful work. It is my pleasure to call upon Professor Rose Ganella, Executive Director of the Robert Bush School of Design.
Will those extraordinary, creative graduates of the Robert Bush School of Design please rise and come forward? Will those graduates of the Robert Bush School of Design with honors designation of summa cum laude please come forward?
Evan Mezzarella. Ha Nguyen. Kimberly Gomez. Angela Love Timmons. John Grisales. Margaret Gimkowski. Max Friedman. Brian Maya.
Will those graduates of the Robert Bush School of Design with the honors designation of magna cum laude please come forward?
Kylie Von Kuhl. Catherine Wambach. Wanda Murtha. Kathleen Sedano. Nicole Trusa.
Will those graduates of the Robert Bush School of Design with the honors designation of cum laude please come forward?
Nicholas Tolentino. Leah Grievous. Alexa Petratos. Kelson Uchio. Maria Osis. Michael Robert DeBisco. Olga DeMeo.
So congratulations to the honors graduates from the Robert Bush School of Design. It's my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Graduate College, Dr. Jeffrey Beck.
Congratulations. I was watching a few of the parents, a few of your parents, and I noticed tears in their eyes, and a few of them I noticed tears pouring down their face. There's no more sincere congratulations than that. We are so proud of your achievements. And some of you, I know, have already made commitments to jobs or graduate school, but if you haven't, I'd love it if you'd consider a graduate degree from Kane University. We have over 80 degree choices in graduate study at both the doctoral and master's level. We have many paths for you to advance your education. The Graduate College will be sending you in a few days an invitation to take advantage of a free application for graduate admissions. In the meantime, you can also visit grad.kane.edu to learn more about the Graduate College at Kane University and our options for graduate study. Once again, you have our sincere congratulations.
Thank you. At this time, I will ask the audience to please remain seated until the platform guests and the faculty have processed from the arena. I would like to invite the honor students and their guests at the reception in the Harwood lot. You'll have a chance to meet your deans and enjoy this wonderful day. Again, thank you.